A cupcake with bright frosting appears against a white background. It hops forward and gasps as it discovers 3 muffin pans that exactly look like braille cells. 7 more brightly colored cupcakes appear. At the whistled command of the original cupcake, hop into the various muffin holes to form the braille letters TBK. The muffin tins are replaced by the Blind Kitchen logo, green braille letters TBK on a white background. Fade to black.
Hello, and welcome to the Blind Kitchen, where everyone has a seat at the table. I'm your host, Deborah Erickson, and in this episode, we're going to talk about the wet measure spoons. Today, I'm wearing a chef coat that has various shades of lavender and a tie-dye pattern. I'm wearing a white apron with the Blind Kitchen logo and earrings that have a knife, fork, and spoon dangling from them, just in case I need them. In front of me, I have a work tray, and on it are several items, including a bowl that I want to transfer wet ingredients to. I have a small funnel, a 2-ounce bottle of vanilla, a small spouted pitcher, and I have 4 different sizes of measuring spoons. The wet measure spoon system in the Blind Kitchen is very unique. If you're trying to transfer and measure wet ingredients and you have vision loss, it can be quite difficult. The old-fashioned way was to pour a little bit of liquid, touch it. Is it full? Nope, I don't think so. Pour a little more, touch, check. It really is quite impossible to know if a liquid measure tool is level to the top in an efficient way. The Blind Kitchen has solved that problem. The design of the wet measure cups and spoons is unique. First of all, if you think about it, in our society, when we want to transfer large amounts of liquid efficiently, such as soup, we use a ladle. The ladle is the way to go, and so we use that concept to design these measuring spoons. So, similar to a ladle, the handle points upwards towards the ceiling. The other thing that makes the wet measure cups, and as actually the spoons, the dry measure cups, the dry measure spoons in the Blind Kitchen, is they have a series of bumps on the handle. So on the spoon I'm holding in this hand, it has 1 bump, so I know it is 1 teaspoon. If it had 3 bumps on it, I would know it's a 1/3 teaspoon or a 1/3 cup, 2 for a 1/2 cup or a 1/2 teaspoon, and 4 for a 1/4 cup or a 1/4 teaspoon. It's very easy to do, just the touch of your finger, and these are part of the handle, so they'll never fall off in the dishwasher. So the way the wet measure system works, you need 3 tools for this. You need the small spouted pitcher that will come with your set, and you also need the funnel. So now it's time to get to work. I'm going to roll up my sleeves and arrange my work area so that I can transfer 1 teaspoon of vanilla into the target bowl. The first thing I'm going to do is locate the teaspoon, and I know it's a teaspoon because it has 1 bump on it. I'm going to put the other ones over here to the right of my work tray to get them out of play. The next thing I'm going to do is locate the little spouted pitcher, and I'm going to put it near the target bowl, and I'm going to set the teaspoon with the upturned handle into that little pitcher. And the reason is for this. The spoon is now able to stand up on its own, and I'm again hands-free, with 1 hand to see for me and 1 hand to do the work for me. So the next thing I'm going to do is to grab the bottle of vanilla. I'm going to take the lid off and be very careful to know exactly where it is. I'm going to hold the vanilla bottle in my dominant hand, and with my non-dominant hand, I'm going to put my index finger into this little spouted pitcher and locate the top of that spoon. And the reason I'm going to do that is, in the past, we were very careful to pour a little and check and pour a little and check with your finger so that we didn't overflow the spoon and waste any of the expensive ingredients such as vanilla. But I am going to encourage you to completely submerge the cavity of that teaspoon in the cup. There won't be any waste. I'll explain how in a minute. So right now I'm locating the vanilla bottle near the pitcher and I'm pouring it in. I'm going to wait until my finger touches it. Oh, there we go. It's under liquid. And the first thing I'm going to do is put the lid back on the vanilla because this is a recipe for disaster if I'm not real careful here. So I'm putting the lid back on. And now I've got the small spotted pitcher, And I'm going to get it as close to the target bowl as I can because I don't want to have to travel very far. And now I'm going to lift the teaspoon straight up. I didn't hear anything fall, so I know it's level and it's exactly a teaspoon. And I'm going to dump it into the bowl. And you may say, vanilla's expensive. What are you doing? All that's going to go to waste. But it's not. That is where the funnel comes in. So I'm going to take the funnel and I'm going to put it inside the vanilla bottle. So now it's going to be very easy for me to direct the vanilla back into the vanilla bottle using the spouted pitcher in the funnel. There we go. And there you have it, folks. No waste. I know I got a level teaspoon in there, and I'm going to get on with the recipe. Caring for your wet measure tools is easy. The spoons are made of stainless steel, so you know they'll never rust or stain. The food-grade plastic that makes up the funnel and the small spouted pitcher makes all of these tools able to be hand washed or dishwasher safe. I hope that you'll find this wet measure system useful for you. And until next time, happy cooking.
She smiles towards the camera. Fade to black. The Blind Kitchen logo appears. Fade to black. Neo Creative Productions logo appears. The logo fades to black.